Hey guys, I'm here with Ekaete Bailey. You can check out her bio in the caption. Ekaete, thank you so much for being willing to do this chat with me so we can talk about self-care while working from home. You and I, we both have been working from home for over a year and a half now, and I have a quick pop quiz for you. I'm going to put you on the spot. How many Americans do you think were working from home at the height of the pandemic?
Like percentage?
Either percentage or a number.
Oh, probably like 90%.
That's what I thought too. I was shocked to see a government study. It showed about 35% of Americans. Isn't it crazy?
Wow.
Yeah, so 50 million Americans were working from home, and now, as you can imagine, with people going back to work, that number is going down. However, we have seen a shift, right, in many companies allowing their employees to continue to work remotely indefinitely. So as you know too, working from home presented many benefits, but also many challenges. So what would you say for you were some of those benefits and some of those challenges that you experienced?
Yeah, so I would say that the benefit is that you can work at any time.
Yeah.
And the challenge is that you can work at any time.
Yes.
So having to close the computer to make sure that you are delineating between work and home is a challenge for some people, myself included. So I had to carve out a space that where before I was working in a common area. I had to carve out a space, and I have to make sure that I leave that space for work and take frequent breaks. That's another thing when you work.
Yes. Oh gosh, yeah.
You have to take frequent breaks, otherwise you'll work straight through, and it'll be 6 o'clock, and you haven't gotten up, and it's just not helping.
Yes.
So I would say that the challenge for working from home is to make sure that you are getting the breaks you need and giving yourself balance, because you just don't have that unless you give it to yourself.
That is so true. That is so true. And to be honest, I still struggle with that today because back to back meetings. And in between the meetings, you're like, all right, let me just catch up on my emails real quick. Let me send this response real quick. And like you said, before you know it, it's 6, 7 o'clock. And if you're not disciplined with setting those boundaries for yourself and with other people, it goes by like that, and you suffer in the end. So as a mom, how did you navigate, and how do you still navigate working from home, and what have been some of the challenges there?
Well, when the kids were home and not going to school, that was crazy. So basically, hopefully your employer understands that you have to take longer breaks during the day and maybe long night at night to help your kids with their work. But when they went back to school, it was more balanced, where I have a pet. So the biggest thing was taking the dog out and making sure that the dog got walked and that I had lunch. And, you have to be really organized when you work from home.
That's
true.
Sure
that you're, it's been 3 hours. Okay, have I gotten up? Have I done what I need to do? And I think one of those hacks is when you have the back-to-back meetings is that some meetings you have to be off camera. Because the only way you can get up and get a lunch and listen, still work, but
That's true.
is to be off camera. Like
Yes.
you can't, and sometimes you have to explain. I need to be off camera so I can eat.
Yes.
I need to be off camera so I can take a quick walk during this meeting. That should not be an issue, especially with most employers. I know your employer should not be an issue.
Right.
My employer should not be an issue, but
Yeah.
you're still like, navigating that whole thing, and it depends on the meeting and all of that, but
Exactly. So, all right. So for those of you that are new to working remotely, so if you can summarize for them what some quick tips then, reiterating what you shared.
quick tips. Take breaks.
Yes.
Like walk. If you can walk. Even if it's 5-10 minutes to clear your head. Make sure you're eating breakfast and lunch, and obviously try to make it healthy. I actually saw your little tip on how to make the overnight oatmeal, and I did do that.
You did good.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you want to throw that into a pot and just warm it up, you can do that. Or you can even put it in the microwave, which I don't like microwaves, but breakfast, lunch, take your breaks, walk, and then make sure you have a time of day that you're logging off. Even if you want to log in once or twice a week at night to check email, you can do that, but make sure you're logging off when you need to log off, because otherwise it'll be 8 p.m. and you'll still be working.
Yes, that happens so easily, so easily.
You just want to get it done.
Exactly. And catch up on the next day, right?
We're never gonna get it all done. It's not possible.
Excellent, excellent, excellent tips. Thank you so very much, Ekaete. I'll be doing a quick shout out to local businesses at the end of every video. Right now, we are at the Daily Planet Coffee. They're located on Hurdle Avenue, so come check them out. Come and support. And Ekaete, you wanted to give a shout out to another cafe.
MC Coffee Cup. They are in Oak Grove in Buffalo. Right now they're not seating, but they are doing takeout, and they have a website and a phone number, and you can just call and order really good food, nice, wonderful management, and yeah.
Awesome. So you have 2 places to check out, guys. The details will be in the caption. So support local businesses, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks, Ekaete.